So, he went and asked. What did he ask? Adhihi Bhagavan Brahma Vidyam Varishtham Sada Sadbihi Sevyamanam Nigodham Yaya Achira Sarva Papam Vibhokya Parat Param Purusham Yadi Vidwan. So he addressed his Guru Bhagavan. Bhagavan. So Guru can be addressed as Bhagavan. Bhagavan means one who has got this enormous power, who is a magnet, can turn any number of pieces of iron into magnet. That's why he is called Bhagavan. A Bhagavan, Adhihi, teach me. Please teach me. Adhihi means instruct me. Adhihi Bhagavan. Instruction about what? What is the subject in which you need instruction? Brahma Vidya, the knowledge of Brahman. Teach me about Brahman. Give me Brahma Vidya. What a profound question. A student goes and asks for ice cream or jalebi, laddu. That's not the question. Give me Brahma Vidya. You are not asking how do I make this, how do I get this? No. Brahma Vidya. Because he has experimented with everything. Adhihi Bhagavan Brahma Vidya. So Brahma Vidya, Bhuma Vidya, Atma Vidya. There are various words. Brahma, Bhuma, Atma, Ishvara Vijnanam, knowledge of the spirit. So Brahma Vidyam Adhihi. Give me, instruct me in the knowledge of Brahman. Brahma Vidyam. And what is Brahman? Brahman is that which is big, which is all accommodating. When you gain the Brahma Vidya, you become the bigger. We'll be seeing what it is all about. So Brahma Vidya, so Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya or Bhuma Vidya. Give me that knowledge. Subjective knowledge. And this Brahma Vidya is Varishtam, the most exalted knowledge. Brahma Vidya is the most exalted knowledge. So there are three types of Vidyas that one can ask for. One is called Bhuta Vidya, knowledge about the objective material world. Object is that which you can handle. Take it, put it in a test tube, experiment with this, cut it, paste it, make products out of that. It's a manipulative knowledge. So most of the knowledge you get in the university is manipulative. You want to manipulate things. One is Bhuta Vidya. The other is Dharma Vidya. Dharma Vidya is knowledge about what is right and wrong. I must know what is right and wrong. About my contact, am I doing the right thing? So Dharma Vidya helps you manage your emotions and manage interpersonal relationships. That is the purpose of Dharma Vidya. When I deal with you, I create a space, which is called interpersonal space. I create an altogether new dimension of experience. If I am sitting alone, that's a different space. When you come into my space, then the whole energy changes, isn't it? Isn't it? When you are sitting alone, you may grimace, you may put your finger into the nose, you may pull. When you are sitting alone, and when somebody comes to the room, suddenly you change. You sit properly, you adjust your shirt, you adjust your hair, and you are a totally different person. So then now you are a public person, not a private person. Private you are something. Publicly you are a different person. That is why these days you say you must come to my house with an appointment. If you come without appointment, you may not even recognize me because I don't have my makeup. If you see, somebody comes, that's why nobody want to come unannounced. Nobody is welcome unannounced. Because you have to put your mukhotas, your mask. You have to put on your mask. Because then you are a public person. Here you are a private person. As a private person, you are different than a public person. So he says, so there is an interpersonal space where you should know how to behave. You cannot do whatever you want to do because another person also is part of your space. So you have to harmonize with him. You have to take his interest also in view in designing your responses. Isn't it? When a guest comes, you cannot cook the same thing you have been cooking. If there is no guest, you will eat from the vessel itself, isn't it? Because you don't have the time to go to the dining hall and put the vessel there and use fork and knife and all that. You sit in the kitchen, but when a guest comes, how do you do that? But if the guest become a disgust after 4 or 5 days, then you do the same thing. So there is an interpersonal space. There the behavior is different. So that is Dharma Vidya, right and wrong. And then there is Atma Vidya, which is purely your relationship with your deeper self. There is a deeper self. How do you relate with that? That is Atma Vidya. So there is Atma Vidya, there is Dharma Vidya, and there is Bodha Vidya. And we need all the three knowledge. These are different spheres of knowledge. So Atma Vidya alone is not enough. You need Atma Vidya, you need Dharma Vidya, you need Bodha Vidya. Some people say that once you have Atma Vidya, all other knowledge will automatically come. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. You have to have training in all the three levels of knowledge. But the only advantage is when you have the Atma Vidya, you are self-confident. So you know what not to know. So there is a better discrimination, better perspective, and you can easily learn things. But you definitely need training in Bodha Vidya, because a person who has known the self may not know physics and chemistry and biology and Chinese and German and French. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa did not know French or Chinese or physics or chemistry. Neither did Ramana Maharshi know. So we cannot ignore that aspect of existence, for which you need special training. And Dharma Vidya also you need special training. Atma Vidya. So all the three Vidyas are important. But here, this guy knows everything. In Bodha Vidya, Dharma Vidya, all he has studied. What he now lacking is Atma Vidya. So he is coming to Atma Vidya.